In this video, we discuss about local variables and global variables in C language. First we see about local variables. In this program, I have written a user-defined function 1. Its return type is void and it is not taking any arguments. And in the main function, I have declared a variable a with value 10 and then I am printing a value, and then we are calling one function, and in the one function also we are trying to print a value. So what is the output that we want to get here? We want to get a in main is equal to 10, a in 1 is equal to 10. This is what we are expecting. Now we run this program, we compile this program. Now observe here, we got a error. What is that particular error? A is undeclared, first used in this function. This is the error we got. Why we got this particular error? Because we have declared a variable in the main function. That means now a variable becomes local to the main function. A variable becomes local to the main function. That means local variable means now a is the local variable and it is local to the main function. That means it can be accessed only within the main function. Why? Because it is declared in the main function. It cannot be accessed outside of the main function. Now what we are doing here, we are trying to access a value in the one function which is outside of main function. That means that's why we are getting error here. This is the problem with the local variable. A local variable can be accessed only within the function in which it is declared. Now a is declared in the main function. That means we can modify that particular a variable only in the main function. It cannot be accessed in any other function. Then how do we solve this? This is one solution. One rule is we cannot access local variable declared in a function in other functions. That is one rule. Then if I want to use that particular variable, then what we need to do here in the main function, if we don't want to get any error, then we need to declare another variable. Let us say I am giving int a is equal to 20. Now we compile this program and we run this program. We get a in main is equal to 10 and a in 1 is equal to 20. Now this is fine. Why? Because what is happened here? Now there are two a variables here. Now you will get confusion. Why we are getting two variables? Now observe here, there are two functions. One is main function. In the main function, we have declared a variable a with value 10. That means now this variable, let us say the memory location of this variable is, let us say 1000, and it is containing value 10. And there is another function, one function. Here also we have declared another variable with name a. Now this variable also contains memory location. Let us say its memory location is 2000 and it is containing value 20. Now what is happening here? A variable in main function that will become local to main function, and a variable in one function that will become local to one function. That means this a can be accessed only in the main function, and this a can be accessed only in the one function. That's why we are getting value a in main function is equal to 10, a in one function is equal to 20. Now what is the rule here? A local variable declared in a main function, it can be accessed only within that particular function. It cannot be accessed outside of the function. But in some cases, we want to access a particular variable in any function. We want to access that particular variable in all the functions. Then in such cases, we need to go for global variable. Global variable. Now see here, I will modify this particular program. Instead of declaring here, instead of taking two local variables, I will declare a variable outside of all the functions. I am not declaring variable a in a function, but I am declaring in outside of all the functions. Now a variable, it is not in the main function, it is not in the one function, and also it is not in any of the functions. It is declared outside of all the functions. Such type of variable is called as global variable. Global variable. Now what is global variable? Global variable means it can be accessed in any function, it can be modified in any function, and it is available to all the functions. Now we compile this program and we run this. We got output a in main is equal to 10, a in 1 is equal to 10. Now what happened here? We have declared variable a with value 10. Now there are two functions, main function and one function. There are two functions, main function, one function. That means here a is the global variable. A is the global variable. Global variable means it can be accessed in any function. It can be accessed in main function. It can be modified in one function. Similarly, it can be accessed and modified by any function in our C programming language. That is the difference between local variable and global variable. Local variable means, suppose if I say I have declared B variable in main function and C variable in main function. Now these will become local variables. Now B will become local variable. B is local to main function, C is local variable to one function. That means B can be accessed only in the main function, C can be accessed only in the one function. That means they are limited to their functions. But global variable is accessible to all the functions in the C programming language.